in an HD kind of age, but still, that does not necessarily mean that everything has to be picture perfect. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'll have to record it for like what? 10 seconds, 20 seconds maybe? In order to make it loop, you know? Make it look like it's decent enough. Maybe I will do it for 30 seconds or 1 minute. Because I do not want people to pinpoint exactly when it looks bad. It looks very bright, I'm gonna lie. But that does not make it that bad. It could be worse. I mean, we are technically in an HD kind of age, but still, that does not necessarily mean that everything has to be picture perfect. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'll have to record it for like what? 10 seconds, 20 seconds maybe? In order to make it look, you know, make it look like it's decent enough. Maybe I will do it for 30 seconds or 1 minute. Because I do not want people to pinpoint exactly when it looks bad. It looks very bright, I'm not gonna lie. But that does not make it that bad. It could be worse. I mean, we are technically in an HD kind of age, but still, that does not necessarily mean that everything has to be picture perfect. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'll have to record it for like what? 10 seconds, 20 seconds maybe? In order to make it look, you know, make it look like it's decent enough. Maybe I will do it for 30 seconds or 1 minute. Because I do not want people to pinpoint exactly when it looks bad. It looks very bright, I'm gonna lie. But that does not make it that bad. It could be worse. I mean, we are technically in an HD kind of age, but still, that does not necessarily mean that everything has to be perfect. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'll have to record it for like what? 10 seconds, 20 seconds maybe? In order to make it look, you know, make it look like it's decent enough. Maybe I will do it for 30 seconds or 1 minute. Hello? My god, excuse me. I just love this epic version. Damn. How's everyone doing? How's things? For me, good and bad. I got a cold again. The temperature fell kinda suddenly. Thus, I got a little bit of a cold again. It's not that bad, but you know, classic things, you know, like migraine and stuffed nose. So today I don't actually have, you know, coffee today. I have tea. Wait. I'm sorry, I just love this part. It's so good. It's so good. Man. Man, oh, it's so good. It's always so good. It's epic, epic Christmas, music is always so good. Leorchista Cinematic actually posted that they're actually going to make a new list of, a new video with all like the, with all the epic Christmas songs. They did it yesterday. We have the perfect playlist for most wonderful time of the year. 64 tracks, nearly 4 hours of music. But this is on Spotify. Shit. Oh well. We do have the other one. But let's listen to their version again. God damn it! I do not want ads. I do not like ads. This is how it always is. So yeah, man, I hate it whenever whenever the temperature falls so suddenly. I always find myself getting a cold. Like, god damn it, it's so unfair. Then again, I could have been a little bit more careful. Carol of the Bells is my favorite song, and it's so good in every version. So today we're gonna have another chill and improve stream. I wanted to play Vampire the Masquerade, but I was like, you know what? I do not think I will be able to focus properly, so might as well just be chill on this stream again. I don't have any great news regarding, anything about me, really. Other than the fact that I had to go to, to the dentist in order to see a panoramic picture, a panoramic x-ray of my, of my wisdom teeth, because I have to remove them. And it's, yeah, it's a hassle a little bit, but what can you do? Sorry, I am muting myself a little bit because I had to blow my nose, sorry. Mickey, how are you? But what will happen to your wisdom? Don't worry, I had wisdom before the teeth came. How are you? How have you been? Are you good? Do you like epic arrangements, Mickey? I personally really like epic arrangements. And epic, you know, Christmas music is always like the best. I'm super tired, just waking up. Oh, I see. I'll hang in there. Yes. Ah. I'm glad you like epic music. Good. In case you didn't in case you know you just came into the stream, I caught a cold again. God damn it. That is mostly because I ended up you know, the temperature fell kind of suddenly in Greece and I wasn't very careful. And now I have a migraine and, you know, have a stuffed nose. But what can you do? It is what it is. Well, yeah, oh, indeed. Hello, Hamburger, how are you? Not before Christmas? Oh, it's not too bad. It's not too bad mostly because, you know, it's a minor cold. I don't really have much of a, you know, hmm? What happened to the music? Give me a second. My favorite burger. Yeah, hamburger. Yeah. Keep your, you know, keep your guard up, okay? Just saying. Why? Wait a minute. Give me 1 second. Of course, I'm gonna get an ad. Anyway, I'm on an overdose. God damn it again. Hopefully it will pass sooner than later. Well, I got the cold yesterday and I already feel way better. I will probably be just fine by Christmas. Okay, here's the music, finally. So how have you been lately, Mickey? Any plans for Christmas? And you, Hamburger, do you have any plans for Christmas? Damn, the tea is too hot yet. God damn it. I had to skip the pancreation classes because of the cold. And it's always kind of disappointing for me to skip classes, but what can you do? I've been pretty good. I have a date in Christmas Eve. Ah, good. I'm happy for you. I found a stash of Flintstone gummies somewhere in my house. God damn it. If you know, if this stash was hidden, it was hidden because of you. It wasn't supposed to be found by you. Just saying. I skip classes for fun. Well, yeah, but no, it's not fun if you're paying for these classes. They were expired, but I ate them and got overdosed anyways. God damn it. You probably got sick by the fact that they are also expired. Mickey, in case you do not know what we are talking about, do not bother. Share. God damn it. Not you too, god damn it. No, they're mine. Oh, excellent. They're gonna start fighting about the Flintstone gummies. God damn it. I have my tea, and I need nothing else. I only need my tea. So, today I'm thinking of actually, you know, just watching a little bit, a couple of videos about, what the hell are you people talking? I'll get my own gummies and then I'll have blackjack homies. I'll give you some actually. Get along now, okay, please. Get along. Yay. That's not God damn it. What was I saying? I was saying that today I'm gonna watch a couple of videos about, you know, streamer advice, basically. You know, I came to realize that, you know, the most difficult thing about being a streamer is to... the most difficult thing about being a streamer is to create a community. And even though so far I am actually kind of proud of myself, I really want to keep pushing forward, you know? That's why I'm like, okay, you know what? Maybe I need all the advice I can get. It's not necessary, you know, I do not actually believe that it's guaranteed that, you know, I will be able to, you know, that it's not basically guaranteed that all the things that the videos, from the things that the creator says in the videos, it's going to be something useful, but you know, might as well have as you know, as many perspectives as possible. Oh, by the way, you know that The Witcher had you know, a free next gen update? Let me show you real quick. It did have the free next gen update. Oh, wait a minute. This is actually kind of important. Let me show you. Friendly reminder: if you're experiencing any issues with the Witcher 3 Wild Hunt after the update, please send a report to our support via the dedicated website. This will help us greatly on tracking and resolving the problems. Thank you. Well, I do actually face a problem. I cannot save manually anymore, and I do not know why. I wonder if people have actually, you know, said that. I'm playing on PS4, by the way, so I do not know if it's a problem on the PS4. It's probably not, because it only happens on The Witcher, and only started happening after the update. So what can you do? I'm kind of concerned of something. What's that, Hamburger? is that I found a new way to get overdosed. Is that truly a concern, or perhaps it's something, you know, a great discovery for you? But I ain't telling. Fair enough, I guess. Write that down, write that down. Give me 1 second, I need to blow my nose again. Sorry. Keep your secrets. Well, for me, I rather have him keep the secrets. Indeed, I do not want him to, you know, tell everyone how to get overdosed in the most unexpected ways possible. Anyway, I think I need to move on now, or else I shouldn't linger too much. Quick plug your nose so the Yakis can't escape. Yeah. Okay, let me think now. I needed to go watch. What am I supposed to? Yes. I need to find that one creator. Hey yo, I found Uncle D. What? Nose jail. Man, I wish I could put my nose on jail. It's truly pain in the ass, you know, to always, you know, have to, you know, have a problem with the nose every time I get a cold. Okay, where is it? There it is. I found it. Let me stop the music real quick. Let me open up over here the tab. Okay, so, excuse me. Malakia. Excuse me. 1 second. Okay, that way it should be better. Okay, so the videos I want to watch is from a person called, I don't actually know his name, but his channel is called Stream Scheme. Now, I have watched a couple of videos before from him, and I am really curious if, you know, some of his videos are actually, you know, still like, are genuine, you know, good advice. So the video I was watching, and this is the one I was like, you know what, I'd rather just watch it on stream, is this. 2 mistakes everybody makes before, goddammit, we have ads. Because of course we're gonna have ads. 2 mistakes everybody makes, and they keep streaming on nobody. 2 mistakes that keep you streaming to nobody. Excuse me. That's what it was saying. That's the title.
Want to be back? I am going to show you a streamer right now. They streamed for 3 years, over 250 hours of streaming, and barely broke 40 average viewers. 3 years. That is a huge amount of time to stream and plateau at that viewership, isn't it? But what about this creator who uploads
Just a summary. I'm just gonna watch a couple of these videos. I'm gonna, try to keep everything that is actually useful. I'm gonna share my own opinions, and I'm like, you know what? Maybe this is just one more, step forward to just know how to do things, or at the very least know how other streamers think.
uploaded over 70 plus videos for over 3 years as well, and never saw any substantial growth. Again, that is a wild amount of content produced and released, and 3 years isn't a short amount of time to be doing it. Today, I want to talk about 2 major mistakes small streamers make that hold them back from growing properly. 2 mindsets that keep you small, and how to break out of those mindsets so that you can grow and build an audience. I will also reveal those 2 creators I showed you because I think you should check them out and learn something crucial from each of them. But first, I will say there are time codes in the description, so you can skip ahead to any part of this video you want, and someone else you should check out, today's sponsor, Own.tv. You guys should know
Okay,
about Own.
sorry about the sponsor, but I do not want to waste time, with sponsors and ads. As I said, I do not like ads.
And support them. It really helps us out with that link in the description. Okay, let me guess. You skipped the ad or got a little impatient during it, right?
Yes.
That's okay, because with that out of the way, I can tell you one of the major mistakes new creators make, and that is being impatient. Not on the 30-second ad read, but in terms of wanting to grow now and feeling terrible when they don't grow right away. The life cycle of the majority of creators and streamers is to start producing content online, not get the views or results they wanted, and then the large majority of you will quit before your 3rd month. That's not an assumption.
Well, ironically enough, I am on my 3rd month. So I guess we are doing something right? Maybe a little bit taller because I like being tall. I'm like, okay, you know what? So far I have been patient, so I guess we need to learn more. This is not a problem anymore. Patience was a problem for me. Now I do have patience.
Quit before they finish their 3rd month. Setting expectations honestly and realistically will often keep you streaming longer and also make you enjoy streaming a whole lot more. When you first start out, you shouldn't be looking at trying to reach partner and 100 viewers. You just need 5 viewers, and then maybe 10 viewers, and then maybe 15 viewers. And the truth is, you'll never really be satisfied. It's actually called the hedonic treadmill, and essentially you will always seek more viewers. For example, if you go from 0 viewers all the way to reaching 100 viewers in 2 weeks, and then on week 3 you drop back down to 50 viewers, you'll be sad. Because despite having 50 more viewers than you did 3 weeks ago, you know what it's like to have 100 and you want to be back there. I think the major problem is a lot of you guys have these giant creators you love watching, and you've absorbed so much content from them, seeing them get thousands of views, that the numbers become meaningless to you. But actionable tip time. These things take time. Momentum takes a long time to build up, and if you're coming into this as a beginner, then you have a lot to learn to help you become discoverable. And of course, to become discoverable means to grow. So don't focus on viewership. Try to focus on learning new skills, making discoverable pieces of content that won't expire, like Twitch VODs. And most importantly, remember, if you have 10 viewers, that is a very crowded room. Heck, 10 people can't even fit in this studio, I'm pretty sure. And if you had 30 viewers, that's a classroom at school. 100 viewers is a small town, and 500 is actually the world record for largest orgy, which Japan, of all countries, has the record for right now. Remember,
what the fuck? Wait a minute. Now I'm offended. What? There is no... Wait a minute. I have to check... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What? Let me hear that again. I want to hear that all over again.
Discoverable means to grow. So don't focus on viewership. Try to focus on learning new skills, making discoverable pieces of content that won't expire, like Twitch VODs. And most importantly, remember, if you have 10 viewers, that is a very crowded room. Heck, 10 people can't even fit in this studio, I'm pretty sure.
I have to listen to that all over again. Excuse me. Give me 1 second.
100 viewers is a small town, and 500 is actually the world record for largest orgy, which Japan, of all countries, has the record for right now. Remember,
Yes, turns out my ears did not play a trick on me. That is not... That's impossible. Greece should have that record. How is that even possible? Now, why do I say Greece should have that record? Okay, let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. I do have my reasons. Well, for starters, orgy is actually a Greek word, and Greek discovery at that. Actually, let me show you real quick. How do you write it in English? Oh, screw it. Don't worry, I will not delve in the deepest parts of you know. There it is. I will not delve to any secret, to any, deep part of the web. I'm just gonna show you what the top results of Google show. Okay, so here it is, right here. The word orgy comes from the Greek orgia, meaning secret rites, which referred to the secret rites of Dionysus, the Greek god of wine and lovemaking. An orgy is gathering of a number of people that involves sex and drinking. Now, keep that in mind. Now, here's another thing. Ancient Greeks were also omnisexuals. Alright? Alright. How is that possible? I do not fucking know. Let me find some let me see. I think I found it a couple of months ago somewhere. In ancient Greece, there was no concepts of sexuality, meaning that sexual orientations were not organized into gay, straight, or bisexual. Thus, ancient Greeks were omnisexuals. And one more thing. Let me think how I'm supposed to phrase it in English. Let me find it real quick. I'll find this was going to blow your mind. Give me some time. There it is. So, let me show you. This is a list about the most, sexually active countries. All right? All right. Number 3, Russia. Percentage of adults having sex at least once a week, 80%. While Russia's harsh winters can be off-putting to those unaccustomed to the bite, the world's largest nation is amongst the top 3 most sexually active countries. Did we mention that one of its famed residents, also this guy, also happens to be one of the top world's billionaires who are single and ready to mingle? Yeah. Brazil is number 2. Many think that Brazil is number 1. It is not. Brazil is number 2. Percentage of adults having sex at least once a week is 82%. The land of Scamba and Caipirinhas. Brazil is just one of the best places to attend carnival. With beautiful beaches, it's one of the destinations for sun worshippers. Number 1, Greece. Percentage of adults having sex at least once a week, 87%. Its relatively small and picturesque island nation takes the top spot for the greatest number of adults having sex at least once a week. And now I'm asking you, how the fuck is Japan having the record? God damn it. Even though Greece and Japan have, geographically speaking, many samey. Let's they have way too many, you know, not samey. They have many. What's the word I'm looking for? Similar things. Time to travel to Greece. Yeah, okay. You know, if that motivates you, yeah. Wait a minute, but I really have to type it on Google because I'm gonna go insane. World's largest orgy record? What? $500 participants from Japan in 2006. How did they beat us to that? Like, I cannot believe this. I am actually disappointed. How? Orgy is a Greek invention. The Greeks have the biggest, you know, libido in the entire world, and yet we are not the ones who hold that record. What the fuck? God damn. They planned out a specific day and time to break records. Time to organize a bigger one. Yeah, true. Anyway, back to the video. How the fuck? I'm still baffled, by the way. But I have to, you know, push forward for now. I'm a little bit too big. Excuse me. There we go.
Every number is a real person watching your content. So be proud of the viewers you have and try not to focus on the viewers you don't have right now.
And now I'm
They're not watching
disappointed
your
because
content.
we don't have the record, but anyway.
Mindset, and then I'll show you those two creators I mentioned at the start and what we can do to learn from them. See, this next mindset is a strange one, and it's a bit rough to talk about. But if a viewer ever says in your Twitch chat, "Oh wow, views are really low today. I wonder what happened. Didn't you used to be bigger?" Or if there's anyone who is usually overly critical of your stats or any creator's stats, well, you can usually be pretty confident that they stream weekly and they are a small streamer. Look, it's not every small streamer, obviously. But as you grow, you'll find the people who are most critical of you are smaller creators trying to grow as well. It is really strange, and you might disagree, but based on my comment section, trust me, it's bad. And it's also one of the major reasons almost every streamer has in their rules: don't mention the view count. With that said, if I showed most of you guys those two creators, you'd probably think they were wasting a lot of time trying to make it big, and it just wasn't working. After all, it was 3 years for each of them, right?
Okay.
Well, before I reveal those two creators, it's actionable tip time. Focus on yourself, your content, and improving it. Ludwig once said, "People who are overly critical of others or call people out are never bigger or more talented than you, because they're focused on others' content, not their own."
Well, let me mention something on top of that. I many times actually, you know, do take an example from other creators, but I am not actually critical to them. I'm just looking out for what works for them in a way to actually discover how, you know, some things could work out for me too, you know. Not copy them, but at the same time, you know, maybe find something that it's relatively inspired from them, and then put my own touches into it, you know. Most of the time, you know, it's basically like you compare yourself to someone else, not because you want to, you know, I do not actually compare myself to the smaller streamers. I actually compare myself to the bigger ones, only because I support the small ones, and I look up to the big ones, because the big ones have probably you know, been streaming longer than me, thus they do have more, you know, experience.
This is spot on. Every talented creator I've seen grow is not the kind of person who judges others or criticizes their choices. They just put their head down, make good discoverable content, and don't call out other creators for having low views or whatever else. And so for you, the actionable tip is to say, just you do you, boo. That's a kind of a news.
That's decent enough, I guess.
You should have a Z snap. Just you do you, boo. No, go with the first one. Okay, so those two creators I mentioned at the start. Well, one of them, as we talked about, streamed for 3 years to less than 40 average viewers, and the other uploaded over 70 plus videos across 3 years. Well, the streamer I am referring to is Ironmouse, an incredibly talented and hilarious...
What? How did I find myself being... How did I find myself, basically taking lessons from, the VTuber right here? The VTuber queen of Twitch. What the fuck? Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, you know what? Maybe that's for the best. I'm actually glad that that's the case.
VTuber, who after those 3 years went from 40 average viewers to 4,500 average viewers in a year. And then a year
Wait a minute.
From an incredibly talented
So she started out
after those 3 years went from 40
she had apparently like 20 people watch her for like 20 wow. For like 2 years, 20 people. And she streamed on average approximately 28 hours. Which is not a lot, but you know what? It's still something. Compared to how much she actually, streamed later on. Damn. Look at these numbers.
average viewers to 4,500 average viewers in a year. And then a year after that was at 13,000 average viewers. And now, 6 months after that, is sitting at 11,000 average viewers. So what took them 3 years to get to 40 average viewers, it took them 2.5 to get to 11 to 13,000. The other creator is Ambiguous Amphibian, who after 3 years and 70 plus videos, shifted his content and began releasing a new style that would pick up hundreds of thousands of views every single video. And in the following 2 years, skyrocketed him to just shy of 1 million subscribers.
Wow.
Now, imagine if those two creators had given up after 3 years, because it just wasn't working for them, right? So what can we learn from them? Is it to never give up? No, actually, that's not what you should learn from them, because sometimes you should give up on the approach you're taking. But what we can learn is that in this case, we can see both these creators were constantly trying to improve and make better content. That's why they eventually grew. Oh, and they both constantly released YouTube videos which never expire like Twitch VODs and streams do. But if you want more specifics though, I picked 2 things about them I think are amazing and everyone should consider as a content creator. The actionable tip from Ironmouse has to be collaborations. Mouse has a lot of amazing content and ideas, but I find they shine most when they collaborate with other streamers. The banter is always hilarious, it is always natural, and on Twitch...
Okay, let me be honest with you. Collaborations don't come right off the bat. You have to, you have to be someone on the average numbers in order to have collaborations. Like, for example, you need to have a channel that has 10,000 subscribers or 10,000 followers if it's on Twitch, for example. Then again, it doesn't necessarily have to be in the 10,000s, but it has to be in the thousands, like maybe 300 or not 300, maybe 3,000. I was saying in the hundreds before, right? I'm a moron. I said that people have to have a channel that has 10,000 approximately. That is like the, that is the number of average for many people. If you want to say that you are basically doing what you're doing and it goes well, but it doesn't necessarily have to be in the 10,000s. It could be at the 5,000s or at the very least at 1,000. That way it's more, it's more highly likely to, basically, be more open to others for collaborations as such. To be fair, all the collaborations, Ironmouse did was approximately as she was starting to picking up, as VTubing started to become a more and more, famous. And that was actually also before she joined VShojo. After she joined VShojo is where she really skyrocketed.
Which collaborating is one of the best ways to spread your brand and grow, while also making good content that isn't all focused on how many chatters you have. The actionable tip from Ambiguous Amphibian has to be his his packaging. Up until his video about surviving Project Zomboid with all negative traits, as much as I love AA, his thumbnails and titles were a bit lackluster. It was really just playthroughs of games with general episodic titles. But when he shifted to coming up with interesting concepts and challenges, then packaged the videos.
He just learned how to, you know,
meet those concepts. His content became clickable, which meant people got a chance to see how funny.
He just became a little bit better at, you know,
that,
Photoshop.
Nobody was clicking, so nobody got a chance to see his personality. And if no one's clicking your content, well, again, they'll never get a chance to see yours either. These are just a few tips though. Obviously there are exceptions and everyone's journey is unique. But if you want people to see how hilarious and charismatic you are to grow your audience, well, I have a video here all about being more discoverable and more clickable as a streamer. It is perfect for helping you make good discoverable content. And then I have another video here all about thumbnails. So why not check them out and start improving today?
Yeah. Okay, that's good. That's good enough. But you know what? Let me see some other video. There was this one. Let me see the one who... Yes. The one that... the most recent one that he uploaded 4 days ago. Excuse me. Oh, damn. Oh. That fucking cold. Let me be honest with you. I like collaborations. So I really like them. And I believe I could actually, you know, I just like talking to people, so collaboration is something that I really look forward to. But to be honest with you, I still feel kinda inexperienced. You know, if I was to collaborate with someone who is way bigger than me, then that means that I am basically the goddamn, you know, jail ball in their leg, you know, like I'm just here for the clout or some shit. So I would rather not actually, you know, collaborate with people that are way bigger than me. And at the same time, I would rather, you know, give myself a little bit more time. I mean, before Iron Mouse started collaborating with other people, she had at the very least probably 2 years. I didn't really knew Iron Mouse beforehand, but you know, I believe that she wasn't actually collaborating too much at the first 2 years, and these first 2 years became the, you know, the experience she needed for all that. Give me 1 second. I need to blow my nose again. God damn it. Not gonna lie, many times, you know, in order to manage to become better and better, many times you just have to grind it. Like, you need to make some unique thumbnail, or a silly one at that. You need to... Oh, excuse me. I woke up early today. Excusez-moi. You need to... I'm sorry, I'm reading stuff on Twitter again and I'm getting distracted. I'm a moron. I was saying, you need to grind the, you know, the editing and all that in order to make something good. Like, let me explain to you. I uploaded this one video, right? This video that was on... that was on my previous stream, the one with Hannah. Remember that video? Yeah. Okay. So I spent approximately 2 hours or so to make all the editing, which is actually, it wasn't the editing that was the most time consuming. Unfortunately, it was the subtitles. I uploaded this video 9 days ago, and it only got 22 views. And I tried to make the thumbnail a little bit unique. A little bit. Unique enough. I still cannot believe that the Sarwe clip, it's the one that got so many views. 141,000 views. And it's already been 3 months since I uploaded it. Oh, by the way, I watched an upload from Sarwe. Let's see, uploaded. I'm sorry, I was reading something again. I'm always getting distracted. Whenever I go to goddamn Twitter, I am like, I want to look something real quick, and then I ended up becoming a consumer to the media. I'm a moron. Sorry. People would have fucking slandered me if this was a thing. So yes, she uploaded a shitpost video, which it was. Let me show you. Let me show you. Old habits die hard.
Alcohol is unhealthy. Didn't you say you'll stop drinking after you move?
Don't worry, I only get drunk when I'm sad.
But Sarai, you're always drunk.
God damn it. I mean, I get it's a shitpost, but then I'm like, hey, do you want me to show you the clip I made of you? Don't make this too hard on yourself. Anyway. Let's move on with one more video. Man, I have been streaming for almost 1 hour now. Really. I almost cannot believe it. There we go.
3 years, 250 hours of streaming in 3 years is not a lot. That shows that it wasn't a priority to him, nor a dream. If he really wasn't to get somewhere, he would be streaming a lot more. I have streamed over 100 hours in the past 2 weeks. So that says something. Not trying to hate, just need to be realistic.
Okay. Give me 1 second real quick. 100... How many... Like, let's say all days a week. What's the symbol I'm looking for? God damn it. I just realized I always say God damn it because I do not want to swear, even worse. But it's kind of ridiculous the fact that, you know what? God damn it, it doesn't sound actually like a bad word on there we go. Let me type it real quick. 7 equals. Okay, apparently this man has been streaming for, let's say, 14.5 hours a day. What the fuck? What?
Well,
This is completely
And in your own
unrealistic.
words, I just need to be realistic. If you're streaming that much a week, I am very concerned for you, and you need to quit right now. This video is going to be a lot of hard to hear truths that every streamer who is serious about growing needs to hear. No, I'm not saying this in a way that is supposed to attack you guys, and no, it isn't another video about which platform is better. I'm sorry for so many of those lately. I am making this video from legitimate concern. I received this comment a few months ago. It was on a video where I talked about two creators who spent 3 to 4 years creating content that got almost no views. I'm talking 30 average viewers after 3 years. That video as well, I'm really proud of actually. The moral of that entire video was to talk about how those two creators, after 3 years, stopped grinding. They shifted their content strategy. They changed up what they were doing. Again, stopped grinding, because grinding and hustling is for idiots. And because of that change, now both of those creators get millions of views every month. It was Ironmouse and Ambiguous Amphibian, if you're curious. These two are major inspirations to me. It isn't just one comment. I get these daily. Listen to this one. I got this today. Sometimes I wished I was a female streamer. That way I can attract more viewers. But alas, all I can do as a male streamer is just doing the best I can. Sometimes I even forget to eat and rest because I worked so hard for my daily streams.
What?
This guy is saying he wishes he was a female streamer and bragging about not eating or sleeping because he streams daily non-stop.
Man, how many... Excuse
When
me.
I told him to not do
Excuse me. How many female streamers do I know which they are actually talented and they actually do not have many many viewers? They are probably streaming right now. Let me see. Minya, for example. Poor Minya.
Are you sure it's not a little bit?
Keep quiet, Mary. Keep quiet. Minya. She's a female streamer. She's a female streamer. She has only 13 viewers and she's an artist herself, you know. Wait a minute, let me type for her. Hello, Minya.
Set me up with her. Dance with me, baby. Dance with me, baby.
Oh man, I'm gonna get copyrighted.
Hi, World Crider.
Hello, hello.
No, thanks, Rain.
Why is her model looking blue in my screen? Not in my screen, in my stream. What?
How are you, World Collider?
Very well. I am streaming right now. Streaming your stream right now. Very well, I'm streaming your stream right now. XD.
Ooh. I need pine wood. Oh god. I don't wanna make wood. But I'm streaming your stream right now. What?
Oh man, I'm a moron. Why am I always going into this poor girl's stream and I always, you know, screw around?
Dance with me, baby. Dance with me, baby. What does can give to you, girl? That's adorable.
Tell me something. Do you believe gender matters when you are a streamer?
Eat that. This is cute. Oh yeah, I needed something here. I think it was like it's like a potted flower. Bum 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 bum. Tell me something. Do you know gentlemen you're a streamer? We don't talk about topics like that here. Weekly's also very cute, but a bit tricky to play.
I see. Sorry.
The drinking mixing event was fun. That's the one where
You know,
like,
fair enough. If people don't want to talk about a certain subject, yeah, they're free to do so.
Kiwa!
Anyway, where was I? Yes, there are people talented of all genders, which they do not really find themselves, you know, on the good spectrum of things, regardless of gender or, you know, nationality and such. Anyway, where was I? Yes, I was in the video that I wanted to know why, what's a bad thing to do when you're streaming.
Do that and instead work on other platforms or better discovery methods. He told me, a creator who has had 200 and 300 average viewers before, that consistency is key to growth, which is why he streams every day for 8 hours and it is required of him. It's the Hustle Sigma hashtag grind to affiliate. More hours streaming means more likely to succeed. Go live daily, 8 hours a day. It's our dream. We can all make it. More RGB lights behind you. That's actually a bit ironic. More cameras. It's not about the content you make. It's about the passion, the drive to be live. We can all make it if we hashtag support small streamers.
What? Okay, let me parenthesis over here. Excuse me. Parenthesis. About the Sigma grind. Let me tell you a few things about being the Sigma grind. The grind is about working on something, or on a certain skill, for example, and not wanting to stop. Not being unhealthily doing it for way too long. What I'm talking about is, for example, as I said before in this stream, I am getting sad when I do not go to my to my classes, to my pancreation, sport, right? Well, that is the grind. Because other people would probably think, oh man, I'm too tired today. I do not want to go because I feel like my entire body, in pain. Well, that is the grind. Like wanting to push forward when you're feeling lazy, basically. That is the Sigma grind. That's what Sigma grind is. It doesn't mean that you have to do everything in quantities. It means that you have to keep pushing forward when things get rough. Anyway, moving on.
Στο πλαίσιο έχουμε τυλίξει πολλά δώρα και ξέρουμε ότι η ουσιαστική τους αξία είναι η
Let me be clear right now. Hours spent live does not equal or make you more likely to be successful. Maybe early on during the lockdown 2-3 years ago, it was a factor. But now, the most successful streamers in the next generation who are going to blow up and be the face of content creation, they're going to be creators who stopped streaming. Let me explain. To grow as a streamer only, it requires unreal commitment. Going live daily or every second day. 5 to 8 hour streams to keep viewers up high, streaming longer than other streamers to farm raids, or when the big guys go offline, those viewers have to go somewhere, right? Always being online, doing collabs and networking with larger creators than yourselves, networking by being in other streamers' chats and constantly being like, hey dude, why don't we collab? Please collab with me. You need to be playing the trendiest, latest game and be at the top of a category for those games. Or you need to be doing some wild challenge or event to get viewers in and go viral on Twitter or Dexerto. Except none of that guarantees you'll grow anymore. In fact, it barely guaranteed it 2 years ago. And outside of those things, really the strategy of growing in this new post-lockdown age from solely streaming shouldn't be a thing. Early or middle lockdown, sure, it was possible, and I talked about how you could do it on this channel. And that's because plenty of us did do it during that time period. Because people were trapped inside. You had a captive audience. As weird as that sounds, It was literally a captive audience.
Okay.
But now it isn't an appropriate strategy because of the insane number of hours you'd be required to put into streaming. And again, those hours don't guarantee any kind of return on investment. Because here is the thing, and I'm saying this because I'm so worried about streamers who are putting all this time and energy in, and I want you to really listen to the words I say here. I need you to live by these words, and even if you hate me, hate my advice, or don't want to hear the hard truth of it, just please take this seriously because I can't read comments about you guys not eating, not sleeping, and wishing you were a different gender anymore. Streaming is easy. Anyone can go live. Literally, you can click go live and you'll be live on Twitch tomorrow. But growing as a streamer is brutally hard. However,
well, to be fair, you cannot go really live if you don't have the equipment. So, first step, you need equipment. Even the most basic of basics. Now, give me 1 second because I need to blow my nose again. And I am run out of paper. I have to go on vacation. Give me 1 second. Sorry. God damn it. The bad thing about streaming when you have a cold. By the way, I have to be honest with you. I feel a little bit not worried. Kind of like an asshole. Because I went to Minya's stream. I just told her that I'm streaming her stream, and then I asked her something about genders, and I'm like, okay, bye. Man, I'm such a fucking troll, man. I hope she didn't took it seriously. I was joking. Oh man, I have to go and properly apologize after I'm done with this stream. Oh man, I'm a moron. Okay. Sometimes I do things believing that they are funny, and probably they're not. Okay. I do not, guarantee that what I'm doing is actually a good thing or everybody's gonna laugh at it. I am one of those people who do not fully realize if something is like something that, I make jokes without really considering whether people will take it seriously or not. I just assume that, people have to be chill and not really take anything seriously on the internet. But then again, this is the internet we're talking about, and some people come here only to cause ruckus. So, yeah, I have to go apologize to media afterwards. Anyway, moving on.
Making content like YouTube videos, shorts, TikToks, or Reels, now that is difficult. But growing as a YouTuber, TikToker, or doing Reels is actually easier. If that confuses you, don't worry, I'll go into it more in detail soon. But first, I want to point out the major mistake new creators are making that is far worse than anything else. When you stream insane hours, you don't have time to do things that will actually help you grow, let alone work on your content whatsoever. You see, I've always thought that when you're trying to grow as a content creator, it's not about getting views, it's not about getting subs or making money. When you're just starting out, it's all about farming impressions. In digital marketing, we have a term that's called touches, and that term, much like physical contact in real life, has always made me feel pretty uncomfortable. But essentially, a touch is when someone sees your product. It could be as an ad, or they could be exposed to it organically in other content, like how you guys see my Shure SM7B in every single video. That's almost like a touch. If you want someone to buy your product, it takes upwards of 8 touches before they'll even consider it, and they need the intent to even buy or click that product first. All of this is the same for content creation. Every time someone sees you, your brand, or your content, it is a touch, an opportunity to convert that person from someone who doesn't watch you to a fan, a die-hard viewer who will always come back and click your content. If you're going live constantly, as I mentioned earlier, like those two commenters were, you are really limiting the number of touches or impressions you are able to farm. The discovery, clicks, and chances.
So basically, like, you have to, appear everywhere in order to have people be slightly interested into checking you out. Yeah, I know. I have thought of this, I have thought about this possibility before, even though I didn't know it's called touches.
To be exposed to new viewers on Twitch or streaming by itself in general is too low. You can only be seen while live, and even then, you're likely not appearing in front of many people. When you're small, it's barely double digits that'll see your stream each stream. This is why I tell creators to stream less or even stop streaming entirely until you've managed to build enough impressions on your brand. But how do you do that? It's easier said than done, right? Well, I will cover all that a bit later in the video because I've had an absurd amount of success recently farming impressions that you can pretty much do as well. It's not hard. But before we even start to think about how to farm impressions, we need to talk about the motivations for wanting impressions, because making content with the wrong motivation will just cause you to make terrible content. If the first mistake new streamers make is thinking more hours means more likely to succeed, well then the second mistake is creating content on other platforms for the sole reason of trying to grow your stream. Every time I tell you guys to make shorts or TikToks or YouTube videos, I get asked the same question. When I get viewers on those platforms, how do I make them watch my Twitch?
Okay.
Stream. And my answer, you don't. At least not right now, because if your motivation for creating content on other platforms is purely to grow your stream, then you likely aren't going to be making good content. Or at least you won't be making good enough content to actually get anywhere in the first place. You see, every platform is special. It's unique. TikTok is very different to Shorts, and Shorts are very different to Instagram Reels. People who watch YouTube want different things from people who watch Twitch. You wouldn't go on TikTok and make a 10-minute long video. It isn't what the platform or the viewers want. You wouldn't go live on Twitch and just start running reruns nonstop. People are on Twitch for interaction. So you need to respect the platform, respect the format, and most importantly, respect its viewers. Work to make good quality content those viewers on that platform will enjoy. That should be the goal. You should want to A, create quality content, and B, give value to the users of the platform, and then C, grow an audience on that platform for the sake of growing it on that platform. It shouldn't be get views, make money, get them over to my Twitch stream and watching me over there. Because
Okay, so here's a good question. How do you make quality content? God damn it. Damn it. Okay, here's the thing. The question is, what's the idea, you know? Like, what's up with your brand? Like, how do you, like, maybe I just have to start learning how to animate or something. You know, when it comes to my brand, I think to myself that I am more like... I always saw myself more as a writer and less as a, you know, actual, you know, content creator. Perhaps I need to start selling on that. That way I can get even more, you know, experience and in writing specifically, and then you know, maybe also grow an audience upon that. Maybe, I'm not sure. I was making these small streams about, you know, writing, but maybe I need to make short videos about, you know, me talking about how I write, or how I, you know, how I'm being inspired to write. Actually, that's not a bad idea. Let me write that down somewhere. I may not be a great writer, or let alone a, you know, professional writer, but I am a writer. Why? Because I have, you know, I have done it many times. Now, again, that does not make me a professional, but that does not necessarily mean that I am completely useless when it comes to writing. And I can come up with some great ideas, but I need some good structure in order to be able to, you know, pass the message across. Let me see. How am I supposed to write it down?
Again, if your motivations aren't to make content that you enjoy making, enjoy expressing your own unique voice, that's right, not pretending to be someone else to try get views, You have to actually enjoy releasing content that others will enjoy watching. Well, if you don't want to do that, you're likely never going to grow because you're expecting a return on something while offering nothing to the viewers. Why would someone watch your entire video on YouTube if it was just a half-assed ad for your Twitch stream? The answer is they just won't. It has to provide them value first, and you have to keep providing value before they'll even consider giving you something in return. I don't even promote my streams on this channel anymore because I find that it just takes away from the value I'm providing you guys. And that is another hard truth that most streamers don't want to hear. You guys are expecting more from your viewers than you are actually giving them in value.
Okay, now that does sound kind of smart. Give your viewers value. Well, other than my personality and my, my interest into, talking to other people, I do not have much of, much to offer. Perhaps I need to learn how to make most of all that. Then again, I just need to, keep at it for now. Until I'll be able to make things even more, fancy. Because as of right now, I'm nothing more than just a static image, So, yeah, maybe I need to take things a little bit more slower. Even though this is something I have... Excuse me. Oh, damn it. I have, as I said before, I have woke up early today. I was saying that even though I have said before that I, need to take things slowly, I keep trying to find ways to, push forward. But yet again, I found myself upon the same result. That, you know what, maybe I just need to be more patient, and things will eventually, things will basically unravel slowly. I mean, what kind of goddamn, what is quality in a video anyway? Just, making something really funny, making some extreme editing, having something fantastic, like creating some kind of, for example, you might be able to create something so beautiful like painting or something like that. Or perhaps having some nice action-packed animation or some shit. Like, it always falls up a bit, on the questionable side. Like, wait a minute. What is quality anyway? When you are stuck in this position where you do not really have much to offer, how are you really supposed to, basically make things more, of quality, basically? It's difficult, right? It's not just me, right? Like, it has, like, there is some, there is some logic behind what I'm saying right now. That, you know what, okay, making a video takes a lot of damn time, and sometimes you need to grind through that, editing a good video. But is just all there is? Is that it? Like, just, take your sweet time to edit a good video? I don't know. I feel like it should be somewhere around the middle. Just, stream for the sake of streaming, and basically, stream for the sake of streaming, tweet for the sake of tweeting, and edit a video for YouTube for the sake of YouTube. Yeah, just focus on just doing what you find nice. Maybe that's the way. I'm not sure. Let's move on with the video. Not to mention that, my migraine also does not allow me to, does not actually allow me to think very clearly. By the way, this entire time I realized that he's looking at me kind of weirdly. Let's move on. Let's move on.
And that kind of makes you a selfish creator. And selfish creators are never going to grow because it's so easy to see that they're doing this for views and not because they enjoy creating. Take it from me, every time I make a video these days that I'm not interested in, if I'm doing it just because I think it'll do well on the channel, it...
Wow. Okay, that's an interesting number right there comparing to the other ones. Wow.
fails because I am not being myself. But what do I mean when I say the words farming impressions? Well, in simple terms, I mean keep putting your content and brand in front of your key demographic, your target audience, the people who are most likely to enjoy your content. Let me give you an example with my side channel, which please don't go look up. I'll show you screenshots of it, but if you go look it up and watch a video for 5 seconds, you're just gonna hurt my channel. My side channel does Nintendo, Pokemon, and indie games, because people who enjoy Pokemon likely also enjoy other Nintendo games like Mario, but they'll also probably enjoy games like Hollow Knight, for example, as well. That is a large group of people who enjoy and overlap between certain topics that I want to make content around. So now I need to position myself in front of them as much as I can. What I've done to do that is pick 2 platforms or formats, and each platform has a different goal. My first platform is short format content, such as TikToks, Instagrams, or in my case, I have decided to use YouTube Shorts. I've been posting shorts both converted from clips and moments from videos, but I've also been creating original shorts on Pokemon and Breath of the Wild. These go out to tens of thousands of people. Well, they went out to over 850,000 people in just over a month, so it's doing pretty well. The goal of short format is to reach as many people as possible and get your content in front of them often, producing high quality glimpses into your longer format content. And then, because of the way the YouTube algorithm works, the people who are interested in my content, who enjoyed it or who saw the value in it, they will be recommended more of my shorts. And because they've been recommended so many of my shorts, hopefully, or eventually, to be honest, they'll subscribe. But they'll also be recommended my second platform, or format really, my full YouTube videos. The reason the algo has been and will continue to recommend the full videos is because my main content is in the same niche or topic. It's more Pokemon and more Nintendo. So the people who enjoyed my shorts on Nintendo and on Pokemon will enjoy my longer format videos on the same topic. And the goal of these longer format videos is to provide a higher quality content, more valuable entertainment, tell a longer story, and really to develop a community or audience. After discovering my niche about 5-6 videos ago and what I wanted to make content on, I've gone from getting 100 to 200 views in 24 hours to getting 1,000 views in 24 hours. This massive leap is mostly because of the short format strategy to help build engagements on the channel and bring new people in. Of course, the main videos need to be good, and I've been trying to get a 60% retention rate, which I've managed to do pretty successfully, but still, it is all about bringing those people in, farming those impressions. Also, it's not a one-way street, by the way. People who enjoy my longer videos, we recommended my shorts, and if you're worried viewers who like one format won't like the other or won't convert, don't be. It's actually proven, thanks to a study done by Google, that 59% of Gen Z who see short format content are likely to go and watch longer format content on the same topic if they enjoyed it. I do have a third and final platform technically, but this is actually 3 platforms. The goal of them is to interact with those viewers, take people who enjoy my content, my medium and short format content, and turn them into die-hard fans. You do this with streams. Specifically, I'm using YouTube streams on the same channel as the shorts and long videos. So it all connects together in the algorithm, which I am seeing it actually does connect. And the more I do of each of them, the better the channel performs overall. But I said 3 platforms. That's because it's not just about streaming. It's actually just about interaction in general. So I'm spending a lot of time interacting in my Discord and on my YouTube community polls. This helps build a really strong community.
Okay.
But that is the strategy, essentially. Farming impressions and connecting them together. Short format reaches my key demographic en masse. Those who enjoy the short format will enjoy the videos on the same topic. And then YouTube learns who will like my channel and promote the content to the right people much faster than it used to a year ago. And then streams, community posts, and Discord are used to interact with those viewers in a more meaningful way. And look, you might not want to hear all of this. That's totally fine, but I have to say it, even if the comments rip me to shreds, even if nobody clicks this because they feel like, oh, he's just saying Twitch is dying. But I and several streamers close to me have been told to our face that Twitch knows their discovery is awful. They don't want to be creators' main platforms. They want to be a secondary way to monetize. They told us to go off, make content on other platforms, and bring those viewers back to Twitch. I'm not joking. They literally told us that.
What?
But hey, I mentioned earlier that streaming is easy because anyone can do it. The growth is the hard part, and it's the opposite for content creation. The reason is that the barrier for entry for content creation is harder because it requires skills you don't have yet. But something you do have is control. You control the ability to learn how to edit a video. You control the ability to learn how to make thumbnails.
Let me crack
and
my
you
knuckles
control
real quick.
The ability to improve yourself. And the more time and energy you put into improving the skills required, the less luck will be involved in growing. I know this is a hard video to hear, and I know I'm going to get destroyed in the comments. I'm so nervous about this video, but I can't see another comment from you guys telling me you stream 8 hours a day. I'm legitimately worried about what is going on. And yes, there is still luck involved in content creation and growth, but it is far less luck than going live for those insane hours and hoping you'll grow. The truth streamers don't want to hear is that streaming is inherently easy, and honestly, it's fairly lazy content. More hours doesn't mean you're working harder, it's the opposite. The more hours you're streaming likely means you're putting less effort in. That is just the truth. And if you really want to grow in 2023, well, you need to stop streaming and start creating content, because the industry is very different to what it was 2 years ago. But hey, don't just believe me. You don't have to, you do whatever you want to do. But I do recommend you check out this video here, because these 8 to 9 Twitch partners all had some pretty interesting things that I think everyone
Okay.
needs to listen
I get it. Okay, so basically you have to focus on a certain type of content, right? And then basically filter this kind of content in such a way that you will always be focused mostly on the very interesting stuff. Not gonna lie, there have been times in my stream where I have felt it, actually. Moments in my stream, that are straight up boring, and then there are moments in my stream where they are just straight up exciting. And I'm like, how can you do that in an entire stream? God damn the cold. What was I saying? I was saying I am, yeah. Maybe this whole thing has to, you know, it has to be a balance. Like, you need to put the exciting content on the shorts or on the clips and such. And the stream, well, I don't think it's possible for someone to have like an entire hour, let alone 3 hours, of you. Let me put music again. Of you doing something exciting all the time. Like, at some point, things are gonna, you know, calm down a little bit. So it's not about streaming. Like, making something exciting on stream for so long, it's not something that easy. Anyway, I have been streaming for 1.5 hours now. And because of my cold, I don't think I have any more energy to keep up. I really want to go and get some rest. But before I go to sleep, I'm actually going to make that small clip of you know, Japan having the orgy record, because god damn it, what? People have to listen to this shit. And that said, I'm gonna stream again on Friday. And this time it's probably going to be about Vampire the Masquerade. Oh, and I have to drop by Minya to properly apologize, because I have a feeling that she probably got offended a little bit, and I didn't realize that it was actually kind of offending, or, you know, kind of ridiculous in a way that people will get upset about it. I really want to believe that she didn't get upset, but just to make sure, I have to go apologize. Okay, so I'll see you not tomorrow, I'm a moron. I'll see you on Friday, on the day after tomorrow, at 2 p.m. Eastern European time. Okay? Okay. Have a good day. I'll have to record it for like what? 10 seconds, 20 seconds. My maybe. Fucking nose is still running. In order to make it loop, you know? Make it look like it's decent enough. Maybe I will do it for 30 seconds or 1 minute. Because I do not want people to pinpoint exactly when it loops back. It looks very bright, not gonna lie. But that does not make it that bad, technically. It could be worse. I mean, we are technically in an HD kind of age, but still, that does not necessarily mean that everything has to be picture perfect. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'll have to record it for like what? 10 seconds, 20 seconds maybe? In order to make it look, you know, make it look like it's decent enough. Maybe I will do it for 30 seconds or 1 minute. Because I do not want people to pinpoint exactly when it loops back. It looks very bright, not gonna lie. But that does not make it that bad, technically. It could be worse.